Aloha no. Like Kelly from Miron, California. Okay, I'm just getting back, going back to Facebook. If I had a problem for, I don't know, for a month or so, 2 months, I couldn't get on, so like, that's not my thing, all right? So my wife couldn't find a way. So my granddaughter came over and then she found a way. Then, now I'm back. I'm back. Big deal. So I'm going to show my pictures again, right? And I want to do a thing called Waikiki Beach Boy Diary, about myself actually, working on the beach. For the short time I was there, actually, I don't care how short, maybe a quarter of my life, because most of the time I spent over 50 years here in California, but that doesn't matter. When I go back there, I act like, I've been there all my life. That's the way I project myself to those guys, and I get their respect, so big deal. I could care less. Anyway, this is Didi, he works, he has his own place, Waikiki Beach Service, Didi Kanamoko. I know his wife, his mother, Barbara Kanamoko. I know his, the Harry Robello, the father, Didi's father, and he worked for the Aruga Canoe Club, and they got married, and then, and that's where Didi came. I never knew Didi until, because I was gone. He was just a kid when I left, and but like now he's a damn old fart, right? Catching me up. Anyway, thanks Didi for the cap, and went on for Donald's. He goes, "Hey Lloyd, you can't go out with your, because I had a regular in my own surf shirts and stuff." He goes, "Oh, we're gonna take Duke out, and if you go in with us, you gotta wear the yellow shirt and the hat and the whole thing." So I put this yellow shirt over my, the red shirt I had, What the heck, You look at me, he's what the heck? You don't want to tell me what to do. So I still get the shirt and the hat. Anyway, thanks, Didi. So I'm going to go back to the beginning of being a beach boy, and my story, like, before I go back, I like to thank my family, I like all my grandkids, my, the kids that I raised up, when I met my wife Bobby today, she had 3 kids, and and I had twin girls, because my wife and I had broken up, and she's traveling all over wherever she goes, because she's in show business. So my twins ended up with my mom, and then by the time I got settled, I couldn't go get it away from her. She was attached to my kids already. That's an excuse for me, right? So I don't have to go take care of my own kids, because my wife, figure, she figured it's better that she live with a family member, my mom, than to go take the kids on the road. It's too hard. So my mom had the kids, and she raised them all the way till about 15, and that's when I took over. When they got into high school, and then and I met Bobby. Bobby had her kids, so we got together, and then it's the story. That's how we became who we are. Then, and then these kids started having their own kids, because I raised her kids mostly. Her kids that would have babies, and next thing you know, we got all these grandkids. So I thank these kids, for being part of my life, and I'm sure they appreciate me as a father and grandfather, and I'm thankful for that. And And then, you have grandkids, they have their kids, and then, next thing you know, you got like about 20 kids, you get, the grandkids having kids after a while, So, so we got a flock over 20 something kids, in this family. Great grandkids and grandkids. So, and I thank these kids for being part of my life. So now, and then I'm retired. I always was retired. Beach Boys never worked. Played music, big deal, right? While I was playing music at Disneyland for 15 years, I was playing tennis in the morning, then I go surf. Right after I play tennis, oh no, I go surfing first. Because you got to go out there before it gets blown out, at Huntington Beach. So I go down by the pier, and I go surfing. Then I come home on this field, tennis courts, on the way back, to Fountain Valley, and I'll stop over there at the Mile Square. There's about 8-10 courts, so I'll go look for somebody to play tennis. Then I'll play tennis, then come home, and then maybe sleep an hour, then get ready. I work at 5 o'clock. Every day is the same routine for years, and that was my life, Working, no. These boys don't work. That's why they call us beach bums, And no money, but a lot of fun, right? That's why hard this is. That's why hard. Anyway, so when I met Bobby, like we got together, but I was playing music, and when I met Bobby, now responsibility, I had to go on the road to play music, So I went to Canada and around the coast, Seattle, Lake Tahoe, Vegas, just doing big jobs, to survive. And then, then I worked at Little Hawaii in Los Angeles, where we had all the locals go over there. And at that time, we had a lot of Hawaiian entertainment, And then, guys would come all over, like Sandy and them would come down from Santa Monica, because we used to paddle out there. They used to paddle, at the marina, and their gang would come over, and then guys from Newport, whatever, all the canoe clubs would come down. So, because we were the only ones actually, with Hawaiian entertainment and stuff, more consistent than the rest of the other places. So that so I spent a lot of my time working there, and no money at all. But so you have to keep saving up. Well, I used to save here and there. So then when I got laid off at Disneyland in '86, so I figured, I gotta do something. So, I had a few bucks saved. So, I bought this house. And I let my, the oldest one, Debbie, on the Holly side. She's 1 year older than my twins, and so she got the first house. Well, she had her kids, and then I got lucky when I bought that house, and then it started from there. Then I bought my place. I bought another, those are townhouses, where I live, 4-bedroom townhouses. So I bought mine, and a few years later I bought another one there. They're all rentals. Then I moved from there. I went up to Chino Hills. Bought a house up there because it's close to Bobby's work, Because Bobby got to drive all the way from Orange County to LA, to go work. So, city of industry. So we live at Chino Hills, which is a little closer, not that much, but then that's how I got into horses and stuff. Then they had horse they had a horse corrals around there, so I bought a horse. Next thing I bought one, and then I bought another. Because you know, after I've been in real estate for a while, I saved some money and started buying these horses. And then I ended up with 22 here in Miraloma, 22 horses. Which you're supposed to only have, so many horses. Maybe I was supposed to have no more than 15, but nobody knew. So, well, I still got half of my horses because I tried to give them away, but it's hard to give horses away. So we spend most of our money feeding the horses. When I could go back to Hawaii, have a good vacation 2-3 times a year. No, I'm not gonna go. Broke. Anyway, that's the story of my life. Beach boy. But but I'm grateful to all my grandkids and all the kids that supported me all my life. Although my wife when I make these pictures, I come up because it's my past, right? And sometimes I don't know what they cannot forgive, your girlfriend or your ex or something, because I never act like that with when she when her first husband. She didn't want the guy to come visit the kids. I said, hey, that's not your problem. The kids want to see their dad. They can see him anytime they want. So I had to break up that habit so the dad could come over visit. So anyway, but I still get in problem she still hasn't forgot my early days of my life. Hey, that's too bad. Hey, Holly, relax. I don't think your kids are gonna hold that back. I mean, man, that was 50 years ago. So I don't want to hear. She's probably gonna hear me now and jump on my neck. Okay, so you guys, this is the beginning of I don't know what. So I just want to say aloha and love to my family, especially my daughter Corey just graduated from college. After all these years, she finally went back to school. And she's 57 today. Her sister, they're twins. And so it's good for her. And then my granddaughter next door, she's having problems with a bit, but she can stay at that house. That's my family, And then I see my grandkids every day. They come over here and they love me to death. I mean, they just kill me with their grandpa. They like to they come and hug you all the time. So that's cool. Like the oldest boy is 12, and then the girl's 19 years old, whatever. 3 kids, 3 great grandkids. And then on Bobby's side, we got a whole ton. Like I say, over 20 something, on the Holly side. So, and they watch the Facebook and stuff like that. So I love all you guys. You guys know that, and they love me too. In here, that, and that's the good feeling. That's what I love about this. I mean, man, I get so much aloha. Back from these kids, except for my wife. She's getting old now. She's picking on me. But I like that. I don't like somebody give in to me. And she tells me off all the time. She never used to do that. Never. Only ever since she's got a little older, when she hit her 60s and 70s, she changed. She wanted to put she wanted to put the chains on me. Hey, like when I'm shooting the other day, I had my shirt off. Don't do that. Put your shirt back on. I said, why? She says, oh, don't look good on the camera. Okay, Grandma. I'm going to take a break because I probably passed the time.